What is the voluntary arbitration disclosure? This gets asked about so many times and probably gets explained improperly just as many. The idea is first and foremost, the arbitration disclosure is a voluntary agreement between the buyer and the seller. This is the one document in a purchase agreement that if both buyer and seller do not agree, they do not sign it, it does not invalidate the rest of the purchase agreement. This is simply an agreement between the buyer and seller that basically says if the buyer feels they've been wronged after the closing and up to 24 months after the closing, and they feel that the seller either purposefully, accidentally, maybe knowingly, failed to disclose something, and the buyer wants to take that seller to court, instead of going to court, everybody will go to arbitration. Arbitration tends to be less costly than going to court. Arbitration doesn't necessarily require an attorney, although you can have an attorney when you go to arbitration. What should you do? Which one should you sign? That's up to you. And that's a legal question which we are not qualified to give you the answer to. We have a lot of folks that choose to sign arbitration because they like that idea. We have other folks that decide not to sign arbitration because they don't want to limit their choices, not even knowing what could possibly come up in the future. And if you don't sign arbitration, you can still go to arbitration. It's just not binding. That's the key on the arbitration agreement. When both parties sign it, they're both agreeing that if we have any disputes in the future and we all want to get litigious, we'll go to arbitration, and whatever they determine is binding. There's no appeals. If arbitration isn't signed, it does open the door to appeals. So you have to ask yourself if that's something that you find value in or something you want to stay away from. And if you want more information about that, I would highly encourage you to talk to an attorney of your choice to get their opinion on the matter. Thank you.